everybody. Welcome to Rivals of Waterdeep, second episode of season 3.
Yes.
Yeah. More whoop whoops.
More whoop whoops than you can handle.
Yeah, I know. It is a lot of whoop whoops.
We're a whoop whoop group.
I have to write whoop whoop at the beginning of this, so I know to expect it. Let's go.
Like, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Who got that joke? Whoop, there it is.
Let's go around the table.
No.
So honestly, that was the first CD I ever bought.
Okay, are we talking about the 95 South or the tag team?
Tag team.
The tag team, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Which is the real one?
I know.
Wait, what? There's more than one whoop, there it is?
Blowing your minds.
Whoop, there it is.
Blowing
And then
your
there is
mind.
woot, there it is.
Oh, it's not whoop. It's whoop.
Okay.
I didn't know it was a
Whoop, there it is. I didn't even buy the full album. I found a bargain bin with singles in it, so it had 6 versions of Whoop, there it is. One of them was just the beat, so you can like sing it yourself.
Because you can sing it yourself. I like that you can make him on the karaoke track for you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It was really cool. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was. I didn't have enough money for a full-length album, so I just bought the single version of Whoop, there it is.
That's
back in the day. Yeah.
That's
in the
okay.
day.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Also, there was Whoop, the Addams Family, which I just thought about for the first time in maybe 15 years.
Adam's
The
Family.
Addams
There it
Family.
is. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go around the table and introduce ourselves.
Hi,
I apologize, everyone.
it's fine. I look. I was just here like the Kermit gift with my coffee. I'm Tanya, also known as Lisa Storio, your angry, grumpy paladin who always wants a bath and a nap. My pronouns are she/her, as well as Celise.
I'm Brandon Sinnis. I play Ren Leadon, pronouns he, him.
I am Cicero Holmes. I play a halfling bard, Perrin Underbow. We are both he, him, and we are both Team 95 South.
I'm Serena Marie. I play Ashbourne. You're a half-elf ranger. I'm a ranger. I've been a ranger this entire time. My pronouns are she, her.
Hi, my name is Carlos Luna. My preferred pronouns are he, him, and I play Knock Knock, the half-orc fighter.
Hey, and I'm Sharif Jackson, he, him as well, and I am your dungeon master. All right, what happened last episode, everyone?
Previously.
On Rivals of Waterdeep.
Wait, do I get to do the whoosh?
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
Oh, that was good. That felt really good.
That was ASMR. Wow. I felt that. Ooh.
Yeah. All right, what happened?
Rin woke up in
Nightstone.
Yeah, nice.
Nightstone,
Yeah.
and it was like different weather. The weather was changing, and there was a weird puzzle that he had to solve. A riddle. There was a riddle.
Yes.
Oh,
A
that
scary
riddle.
riddle.
You sweet boy.
Yeah.
That
It took us a little bit to
bless
get
your
to
heart.
it.
Yeah,
But we made it.
Yeah, the Cambians, they've been bored. They've been trapped, having to look over these 1,000 people, and they're just messing around.
Yeah.
So in trying to figure out what the riddle is, Rin goes to a tavern, right?
It was like an inn.
An
Yeah.
inn,
Yeah.
yeah. And works in the back with some kobolds.
Well, first, she was just going to murder?
It was
yeah.
to work.
Doing little
Some
James
wet
Spot
work.
stuff there.
Some wet work.
Yes, yeah. So like the riddle was 2 bodies in one. The longer I stand, the faster I run. And
Rin only heard
Such a good riddle.
bodies.
and like Rin was gonna stuff one body in the other. Is that what was
Or
gonna?
body pinata, is that?
Like, the first thing that he heard was, bodies and putting things together, and he just assumed like murder 2 people and try to figure out the riddle that way.
I think
And-
like Rin, the inside of Rin's head is like the underpants gnomes. Like, step 1, murder. Step 2,
Yeah, exactly. That's,
Step
yeah.
3, riddle solved.
I found it very interesting that we didn't see a train of thought or like other options with that as well. It was just like, well, I got to murder someone.
Yeah, obviously, that's what this means.
Yeah, and I went with it. At first I was kind of like, let me throw some really obvious hints that it's not that. But I was like, let me see how far Rin takes it.
Oh, it went really far.
Yeah, but you also ended up, you met Frank,
Yeah.
the kobold dishwasher, and he negotiated a ridiculous raise that you obviously can't back up because you have no power, but it was still a good scene anyway.
Poor Celeste was done with your traps and plans to kill.
Oh yeah.
What's her face? It was just like, what? Why did we get here? So like the murder vibe was very deep last week.
Yeah, between Ash and Ren, we just wanted a straight murder.
So can we not be?
Yeah,
murder
I mean, no promises. My traps involve now incapacitation, not murder.
Oh, there you go.
Just put him to sleep for a little bit,
But it could lead to murder if you left her in the trap long enough.
We
That's
take her
her
out eventually.
fault.
Hopefully.
That's her fault. Crawl out.
So we're trying to trap Melanie.
Yes.
Who we believe has wrote Rin in the book. Or said his name, so that's how he wound up in Nightstone.
Well,
so.
the map, yeah. Well, even if we don't know that, we still know that she was working with Merrick and double cross.
Yeah, we know
That
she
is-
was the last person to have seen Ren.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're definitely on the hunt. Perrin tries to attune to the stone.
Yes.
Fails miserably.
Yes.
And said,
And
not today, Satan.
Well, he attunes to it, right? But it's like fails.
okay, he does
doesn't
not
do
pass
it
the test.
worthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I should agree. Yes, you're right. Yeah.
Because the Stone of Galore gave him like a little like test of whether he would want his family back, kind of like testing him.
Testing his desires.
His desires, and he said he did want his family. Like he would. I don't know the exact. What was the exact wording of that?
So Perrin said that he wanted his family back, but his family was Rin.
Yeah.
And then the stone disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Celeste ends up successfully like resisting my not good voiced Mal.
It's okay.
So I
great.
listened back to the episode, and you do a voice in the tavern that had me thinking that it's a throwback to the little boy from like the first couple episodes.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And then I was like, I don't know if this. I'm just mentioning it
Unless
now.
you spoiled.
I'm like, unless I spoiled it because people were sent to Nightstone. I'm like, was that the little
I
boy?
thought when I first came up with that voice, I thought that you guys might confuse it.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, it's too funny. I'm gonna do it.
No, it's really great.
It was like your Mickey Mouse voice.
Yeah,
It was like,
it was pretty much Mickey Mouse for sure.
it was good.
Yeah, but Celeste was not gonna have it. She's already been traumatized enough at the end of
Yeah.
season 2. And so she's like, I know that's not Mal. Can we just move on? Can we not?
Just move on with the story.
Well, I was thinking very much like M'Baku, like, are we done here? Are you done?
As long as you didn't start barking.
I mean, I could have.
Yeah. So the stone shared with you that there were 3 keys to open a vault that has 500,000 gold in it and is guarded by a dragon. I believe you guys made the decision to go to the Hangman Tavern.
Yes.
Yeah, there's 3 locations.
yes.
The theater, the Hangman's Tavern, and
Blackstaff Tower.
Blackstaff Tower.
And I did make one mistake last time. I said Blackstaff Tower was in the south. It's actually in the north as well, in the Castle Ward.
Gotcha.
But the Hangman Tower is still like the closest, so it would make sense to go there first. And right after all that, Ren appeared in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also
Knives.
noticed, I also noticed I didn't really describe your new clothes.
Oh yeah.
Essentially, think of like Luigi. It's kind of
Are you
like
wearing a jumpsuit?
Oh, no.
Overalls?
it's like overalls and like a green tattered undershirt.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
And you have your 2 kitchen knives, in your back pockets that you were definitely going to murder people with, until I pulled you out. So that's kind of where we ended. With you guys, we were all kind of not sure about who was who, and then you guys did your insomnia handshake.
Yes,
and,
our late night handshake.
Do you guys remember it?
Yes.
I think so.
I do.
Is it-
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. Up.
Oh, see, I don't remember.
Oh,
Wait.
okay, down. It's like a hand clap. And then we do, and then you like wiggle your elbow.
and then we
hit
kick
our
the
shins.
feet. Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty good. My memories are
I'm locked
really
in.
bad. So, yeah.
if you guys got it, I might have given you advantage.
Sorry.
That would have been sweet. Oh yeah. Also, So remember that you still have your inspiration as
yeah.
well, so you could re-roll anything that you don't like.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. About to go pick the first one. Like this one. It's like, oh wait.
I found the donuts.
Yeah, exactly. I know what subterfuge means. Yeah. All right. Guys, ready to
Let's
jump
do it.
in?
Let's jump in. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. I have seen many people, many elves, many halflings, many orcs. They all have desires. They all fail. Finally, someone has been deemed worthy. It's been a very, very long time. Long enough that I think about the purpose of why I have this information. Was Lord de Gault a good lord? Does the money belong to Waterdeep? Does the money belong to these adventurers? All right. So we are going to be basically in the moment where we ended last time, where we are all in the same room. You guys made the decision to go to the Hangman Tavern. So I don't know if you guys want to go now or you want to do something else before you go later. What are you guys' plans?
What time is it?
Yeah, what time of day is it?
I would say it's afternoon. Yeah, afternoon.
So you guys want to go to the tavern right now before it gets busy, or are you thinking maybe this is like something we do and we try to blend in with a big crowd?
I think the time to go would be past unsung times.
Does that
I'm
mean
workshopping it.
Sold me on it.
The time to go would be when we can blend in with everyone else. So therefore, they won't know what we're doing.
But how long will it take us to get there?
Oh, no time at all. The Hangman's portal,
Tavern.
it's the portal. It's the portal for riches for me.
Well, whatever time we have to go, I'm ready for a drink because it's been a long, long day for me.
Are you, Rin? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Look at how you're dressed.
I don't care. I'll go like this. It's totally fine.
Okay, no staff. You're just
Well,
gonna cut what you can.
does anybody have any change of clothes?
I might have something.
Will it fit me?
I think so. And Ash kind of like goes up next to Rin to see, like, are we around the same height? You
I
would
don't
say?
think so.
I don't think we are.
I think Rin is much taller.
Taller?
Yeah.
It might be a little short on you, like cropped. But I think that I have stuff.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay, so Ash runs to her little chest and pulls out. They're almost like suede-ish bottoms. They're like, slim cut suede bottoms, and a kind of it's not fluffy and it's not like overtly like feminine or lacy or either. It's just kind of like a high collar white shirt, but it has stains on it.
I'll take it.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool. So I have this.
Well, I mean, I'll take it. I'll put it on.
Celeste just holds her brand like, I'll just go get you a spare set of my tunic.
Okay.
pants.
I want to look cool. I
Yeah.
want to go out there and people like think I'm like a badass and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
and you look
Let's
like you
do
have
it.
capris right now.
I think that'll be better.
So Celeste just goes and gets him her clean set of clothes. It's like, here, just don't get blood on them.
I'll try not to. I promise.
I don't know. You were a little bloodthirsty when you came back.
Well, not with the family, so I can't really
Are
be
you
that.
sure? Is it
Are
you?
you sure?
Are you sure?
I don't know. Are you guys real?
Well,
I'm real.
you're the one that's acting weird, man.
Again? Me?
Yes.
I like it.
Okay.
So I think that you're I don't know. I feel like old Ren would have probably laughed at my clothes or something.
Really?
Maybe.
I mean, your clothes are quite funny looking, but not now.
Yeah.
I've matured a lot. I make fun of other people, like knock knock.
Are those knives?
What? I don't make fun of people. I'm so
wait.
nice.
Sometimes. But anyway, wait, the knives? Wait,
Yeah,
okay. Oh, yeah, these?
Yeah.
I'll put these down because I don't want to scare anybody.
Did you have a hard time? And she puts her taloned hand on your shoulder. What happened to you?
Well, I was chasing after Melanie, and she took me to Nightstone, and I was there, and the seasons were changing, and
What?
the seasons were changing within minutes, and it was going from it was really hot and it was snowing, and then I had to go to an inn. And then I had to figure out a riddle. Then that took me a long time. And then I had to switch voices. And then I have a British voice like these.
Oh, that's perfect.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
and
it's so
then,
perfect.
And then I had to talk like this to get through the whole thing.
I'm fooled.
See? Exactly. and I figured out the riddle, and then they snapped their fingers, and I just showed up here with knives, and then I was really confused because there was so much stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to get Melanie because she broke my ears. They're gone. So now I gotta find something to make them.
Knock Knock goes over the drawer and pulls the gold ears that fell off, and he's like, maybe you can make them out of these.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah, is that cool?
Yeah, we could try to remake it. Do we have anything we could wrap it up on my ear?
Like tape?
Do we have tape?
Does tape
I don't know
exist
if
here?
tape exists, but there are adhesives. I would say there's.
Yeah, we could
there's
put
adhesives.
some of the adhesive on this piece of paper.
Like tree sap.
All right. You guys want to try to put it on?
The glue of Elma.
We could try.
I mean, if we're waiting for till it gets later to go to the bar, I think we have time to sap you up.
All right, let's.
Fashion montage.
And then Ren sits down. And he's like, all right. So make sure you put it on correctly, because if you put it too low, then I can't hear. But you got to put it high enough where it's just it's still sticking out and looking perfect. Okay, I have a reputation that people know. Okay, and if I walk around and it's wrong, they're gonna think that I'm a loser, and I can't have that happen.
I want to roll. What would that be? Survival to see how good I put it on.
Wow.
Well, it's Ren.
It's survival.
But Ren has put down the knives.
Okay, yes. Let's roll survival. It's a hilarious survival.
I don't know
roll.
what it would be though.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Sleight of hand.
Performance? Maybe performance.
I don't know. Is it an athletic thing?
Maybe sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand because it's small and
Yeah.
extra.
I'll just let you choose.
Okay, I'll do sleight of hand.
I'll let you choose the one with the best modifier.
Nat 20.
You are nat 20ing on the weirdest things.
This Knock Knock looks at his craftsmanship and he's just like, oh my god, maybe I should do this. I shouldn't be a fighter at all. I should be a stylist. Oh man, Ren, check this out. And he spins him around in the chair.
And Chips holds up a mirror.
Wow, I mean,
Pretty
this
good,
is
right?
Pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't smell correct, but
Well,
it
not
looks
everything be
perfect. Yeah.
Look fantastic. Oh, and it only took me 6 hours, so it's time to go. So it's time to go to the tavern.
Let's do it.
Okay, yes. It is the evening now. It took you 6 hours.
But it looks so good.
Carefully apply this adhesive to it. All right, so how are you guys getting to the tavern? I'll say it's a couple blocks away.
Walking.
Yeah, fit everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Misty step.
No.
I could miss you step there for sure.
I think because we want to blend in, what if we all just went in at different times in different groups? Just two at a time and
That's smart.
pretended to ignore everyone else.
That'll be easy for some.
You guys want to do that?
Yeah, that's really great.
Okay, who's going first?
Selisa's just going to go in and sit in the bar like, oh my God, why did I leave the academy like this?
I'll go. Who wants to go with Knock Knock?
I'll go knock knock.
You gonna knock
yeah,
knock?
you
Okay.
looked right at me. That was cute.
Ashbourne and I will
Yeah.
go in together.
Okay, who's going with Shaaka?
I'll go. Or Ren will go.
You go
Yeah.
Shaaka? Okay, so then great, Parrot and Celeste teamed up.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, so which pair wants to go first?
Want to go first?
Yeah. Ooh. We could do characters. Like I can be like a fancy like heiress, an heiress to a fortune.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. What do you want to be?
I want to be Celise.
Okay. Yeah.
is that cool?
Ooh.
Okay, I'll say that you're saying this outside. It's like she can't hear it. I'll say it. Because she would probably like
She would
cut you with a sword.
stab you.
No, that's just my character's name. I'm Celise.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's just do it up.
Okay.
Okay, maybe after I describe the tavern, you might change your mind. Okay, because not quite a fancy place. Because this isn't a dock ward after all. Okay. Timber and tree trunks line most of the outside. Large curtains, stained, broken windows. You can feel a quiet sorrow on the outside that's also replicated in the inside. It's very dreary. Rounded wooden pillars support the upper floor, and the large molten candles attached to them have burnt out long ago. The walls are covered in aged fishing nets of what were undoubtedly better times for the patrons of the tavern.
So instead of being an heiress,
We should definitely change that.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a lumberjacker.
Oh, I'm gonna be Perrin then.
Yeah.
All of Knock Knock's characters are based
just
off
other
people he
people.
knows.
yeah.
Nice.
So does it have like those swinging doors?
It does not.
Oh, okay.
not a
Is
swinging
it
door.
like
Is
a-
it like
I mean,
kinda
you could
doors
treat them as swinging doors if you want.
what kind of doors?
Break them off the hinges. It's just a regular door.
Okay.
Like with a
It's like a fairly heavy door. It's like not a
is it-
doorknob. It's like something you have to
pull. Okay.
to get in.
So we pull it open.
Yeah, but right before we pull it
Okay.
open, Knock Knock takes a second to like center himself,
Okay. And like Ash is getting ready.
and then he like slouches a little bit, so he's a little bit smaller. I am ready.
That's really good.
Are you a method actor? Cool.
Yes.
All right. So you guys open the door, I'm assuming?
Yes.
The tavern? Okay. So as you open it, as we said before, it's very dreary on the inside. You see maybe 5 people kind of milling about. There's one person at the bar. You can't quite see who it is because it's from like the back, but like they're wearing a very fancy hat, and they're talking to 2 other people at the bar that have their heads laid down on the bar.
Like lay down like this.
Yes.
Yeah, like they're like out.
Like they're playing Heads Up 7 Up.
Yes, that's what people do at bars.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what do you guys do when you?
This place is perfectly unique.
Yeah. I hate trees.
I'm a lumberjack.
Oh my God.
So you just talk about hating trees. That's why people are lumberjacks in your mind, because they hate trees so much.
Yes.
Makes sense to me.
Okay.
Checks out.
Okay. All right. So, do you guys just say this while you're standing at the door? I hate trees. That's like your announcing statement.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll an investigation and check
Yeah,
out the
just-
place.
Sure.
Same. Oh, that's a natural one.
Oh, that's a natural one.
That's what you get for trying.
We're in the wrong bar.
I want to say that you guys turned around and go outside, but okay. But a double crit fail does call for a special thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys walk forward, you both walk on a very equal-looking nail, fairly large nail too. It goes through you guys' foot, and I want you guys to roll d4s.
Does tetanus exist?
2.
4.
All right, you take that's your damage, and I won't double it because
Thank you. Walked into a bar, said dumb things, stepped on a nail. Cool.
yeah. So like you don't notice anything because as you're going to like look around, you both.
And Ash moves her foot.
Yeah. Like Home Alone style.
Yeah,
He
like
like
steps
steps
on
on
the
it,
wet
and then he
bandits.
just like falls back. Like Knock Knock just falls back and grips his foot.
And Ash is gonna embarrassingly like limp over to the nearest bar, like table. I'm thinking like high tops. Is that a thing?
Yeah. I'll say there's some high top tables, sure.
And just kind of like awkwardly shuffles to the side.
Knock knock follows. Like, roll. This is I think that went pretty well.
I think we're nailing it.
Okay.
I didn't mean to say that. That was so stupid.
And at like this point, the bartender comes running out from like the back. He's a older like human. He has like a red vest on and like a white shirt. He's super dirty because he was in the back doing something that barkeeps do. And like he was like, "Hey, can you keep it down? I'm trying to run a business here."
Your business is hurting people.
What?
Look, and as she points at the nail and she like holds up her foot.
Yeah.
Everyone knows not to step on that nail.
Ooh,
It's right there.
apologies.
Apologies, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your
Nail?
businessing and
Businessing?
yeah. I too have a business.
Oh, what's your business?
A tree business.
Wait, you own the lumberjack?
No, I'm just running here.
You're in too deep. You're in too deep.
Okay, well, I'm in need of some wood. Do you sell wood from these trees?
Yes, I don't have my card with me currently, but ask me again later. I'll come back probably.
Okay, and then he like rushes back in the back room. So as you look around again, there's like two people kind of milling around, and there's the one guy at the bar with the two people with their heads down.
Okay, are the other ones walking in?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that went pretty well.
Do you want to talk to the
And she points over to the guys over by the guys that are head down.
Head down.
yeah? Do those look like they would know something about something?
I mean, they look passed out. Maybe the bartender or wait staff. Or, I mean, we didn't notice anything going into this place. Like, I don't
you just
even know
immediately stepped on a nail.
Yeah,
He
he
stepped
noticed
on a
like
nail.
nothing.
Yeah. Oh, but we do see Celise, right? Is Celise there?
No.
No
They
one's
they
there.
haven't
no one's
got
there
this
yet.
one. It's just you two.
Okay.
Wanna?
Yeah.
Would you like to get one of these patrons a drink and maybe we sit down with them?
Yes, because that's how you make friends.
Yes, when I was in the circus. This is how he talks.
Oh, it's pretty. Yes, it's great.
I don't know much about Perrin actually.
Okay, so what pair wants to go in next?
Well, I had already said I just went in and just went straight to the bar.
Oh, I thought you were. Oh, well, I kind of didn't accommodate for that. Well,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll say that you're still outside.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry, that was my fault. Okay, so what's the next? Who's the next pair that wants to go in?
Yes,
either Shaaka and Rin or Celise and Perrin.
Celise and Perrin can.
Oh, God.
Okay, so how do you two enter? the
Well,
Carefully after seeing them.
right. Well,
mean-
bar? Well,
we didn't see
yeah,
them.
Yeah, you didn't see them hit the nail, but you did hear them scream
Yeah.
Okay.
from the outside.
We didn't see you guys because we didn't know.
I figured we would have seen
No.
this calamity.
Oh yeah.
Celise,
Yes, Perrin.
you seem particularly unnerved right now.
Unnerved? No.
That sounded believable.
What is it? Do you have a plan you want to give me while we go inside this wonderful establishment?
Not really.
Very, very well. You're really a team player.
Got straight A's on that in academy.
Okay,
It's fair that I love you.
okay, so you guys walk in, assuming you
Yeah.
open this huge door.
Open the door, but I look around to see what could have made them scream.
Okay, all right. Roll perception. Well, roll investigation. See what. See.
20.
Okay.
That's 20.
You absolutely see the 2 nails, which now have little streaks of blood on them.
Perrin, did you see them?
12.
12. I'll say you see it too. I'll say you see it. But you also see that the 2 people that have their heads down at the bar, they look really familiar. Really familiar. Now, like all you see are their backs and their heads are down, so you can't quite tell. But like you're just like, wait a minute, they look really familiar.
Are they human?
You'd have to go over and see because you can't tell from here.
All right, so I'm going to walk by just like kind of in the middle so I can glance at them.
Celise, where are you going?
To the bar.
What do you see?
Maybe some familiar faces.
Oh, really? Someone that Perrin Underbow may know?
Maybe.
Very well. Well, let's take a walk together, shall we?
If we must.
Okay, so like you guys walk arm in arm,
Just like hold him off the ground.
skipping to the bar.
I walk slow enough so that I don't leave Perrin behind.
Okay.
But I'm also just kind of like trying to note what else is familiar about them as I get closer.
Okay, good. Okay. As you get closer, the one person that has like the fancy hat that is right like next to him kind of senses you, turns like around and says, "May I help you?"
All right, do you work here?
I mean, no, but everyone knows who I am. I'm a regular here. Can I help you? I've never seen you before.
You could buy me a drink and I could get to know you.
Oh, that's pretty daft. I like it though.
You asked me what I wanted.
Sure, I'll take a drink.
No, that's not how this works.
Wait, how does it work?
You asked if you could help me.
Yes.
And you could help me by buying me a drink.
Okay, you can help me by you buying me a drink. That's what
No.
I heard. Bartender. Okay, so
No.
so like this like person calls the bartender, and like the bartender comes out. Yeah. She would like to buy me a drink.
No, she would not.
Okay.
No, this is not how this is going to work. Celeste looks very unhappy and stares at the person. So does she recognize them now that they're trying to basically pull this word game on her?
You know, why don't you roll perception? But I'll give you advantage since you already nat 20'd and have a sense.
Ooh, that did not work out. Let me re-roll. That was only a 5. That is much better. Come on. So perception, 18.
Ooh, okay, yeah. So you definitely recognize them. And the way that you recognize them is because the first person that would be, I guess, to your right, you can't really see their face, but you see that their face is dug into a book, and you can barely make out the title. It says Book of Monsters. And you immediately say, that's Volo. He's passed out.
Dead to the world.
Just passed out, motionless.
So if that's Volo, this must be Floon.
That is Floon right next to him, also passed out.
So Volo and Floon are passed out. So who's trying to trick me into getting a beer?
You can ask. You can ask who he is.
So if you insist that I buy you a drink, at least tell me your name.
I'm Rennie. How do you not know Rennie? Everyone that comes here knows me. I'm
new
famous. I'm famous.
here. So do you know him? And I point to Perrin. So these two, you sound amazingly alike that you insist people must know you because you're famous.
I recognize the halfling. He won some festival that I didn't care to be in.
Please understand that Perrin Underbow does not just win some competition that you did not want to join.
You were a little sheep for the nobles. You just went out and performed. I reserve my talents for places such as this. And he motions out to this really bad-looking tavern. I mean, it's like just
Salacious, like
crumbling almost.
You would rather perform in this putrid underdwelling than perform
Okay.
wow.
in a palace unimagined?
Okay. Rennie is like, I give the PU thing. So he's like, I prefer an intimate audience.
Very well. Sometimes the best performances are the most intimate.
Okay. So he finally looks straight at Celise and like says, what drink would you like?
A fine Merlot.
He's like, oh, Merlot. I don't think I've heard of it actually, but it sounds like it might be red, so I'll get you a red.
Get you a red.
We got fruit wine.
I got the oranges, purples.
Exactly. I'll get you red Kool-Aid. But at this point, he does not call the bartender. He actually goes and walks in the back. So it seems like he's he's preferential in some way.
All right. So I just kind of watch him, and I also kind of look over and go, fell asleep in his own book.
Okay.
Told him he was boring.
All right. Do you guys talk at all?
Do we see them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
For sure.
Knock Knock would look over and do like a hard wink.
And Ash is like smiling, but she's like trying not to smile. But it's like,
It's like, I love trees. That's hilarious. Okay.
Hold on. Before we move on, does Celeste notice that they're both injured and have stepped on nails?
You know what? Why don't you guys roll performance? Because my guess would be you'd be trying to play it off.
oh yeah.
But they would have
And
trailed blood in.
And I want to see if Celeste notices.
19.
God, a 1.
Okay, you definitely notice Ash, but she's really trying.
Yeah. Spine and like a tear.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go over and be like, do you need the services of a paladin?
Yes, please.
So I'll take care of Ash's foot so she doesn't have to get it cut off later in the adventure.
Right. Tetanus.
Yeah, no tetanus.
Okay. All right. So at this point, Shaaka and Ren are outside, and Shaaka says, "Ren, I can't go in.
Why not?
I'll tell you later."
So I'm gonna go by myself.
And he runs off.
Whoa.
He runs off. You can try to stop him, but he's hoofing it.
Can I chase? I will chase Shaaka. Like, wait, I had a whole plan.
Sure.
I had a whole plan. We have to.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So why don't you roll athletics?
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll it as well and see if
Let me
you
see.
catch him.
To the 18.
Okay. So you do catch him.
Okay.
What? So I'll say now you're running kind of at the same pace. What do you do?
Can I try to grab you?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
Shaaka, wait. I have a plan. You can't leave.
Okay. Leave me alone.
What's wrong?
Silence.
Oh boy. Do you need some time to chill? Do you I understand we've been going through a lot.
Okay. So I'll say at this point, we've both stopped because you're kind of physically kind of grappling basically. And he is going to try to break out of your grapple.
Oh wow.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll strength, and you would, I guess, roll strength as well. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's another page. 19.
Okay. Yeah. So you keep him in there,
Okay.
and he says, "Okay."
Okay, so let me tell you the plan that I had. Okay, so since you're smarter than me, then I should be and taller. I'm taller than you. I should be your bodyguard, and then we can just maneuver our way into the tavern. We'll talk about what happened later, but we got to go with the rest of the group.
Okay. He's silent, but he nods his head.
All right, and then Ren takes some mud off the ground and then tries to make like a little like mask around his eyes to try to like, I don't know, like there weren't sunglasses, so he was just trying to like look suspicious. And he's like, all right, so I'm gonna walk like this right behind you, and then I'll just like look at people and like stare at them just in case if anybody tries to mess with us.
So you've like painted on cartoon
Yeah,
sunglasses onto your pickle. I just wanted to verify.
And so I'll just stand behind you, and then, you know, we'll just try to maneuver our way in there. And if anybody asks any questions, I'll just answer for you so you don't have to.
Oh man.
Okay, so again, Shaaka nods, and you guys walk back to the tavern, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, so as the bodyguard, you would open the door for him.
Yeah. So Ren opens the door.
Okay.
He's like, sir, you gotta
Okay.
go first.
So as you open the door, Shaaka, he like walks in, kind of like stops at the front, kind of looks around, you know, like he's like this important person. I'm gonna see if he notices that nail. Oh, he crit fails.
That nail.
He steps on that nail.
Who knew the villain of our campaign?
And he takes 4 damage.
Oh my god.
Jeez Louise.
These nails have dealt 10 damage already.
Gosh.
Yeah. So like he goes, ah!
Sir!
And when he,
Sir, are you okay?
he's like, bodyguard, fetch me a bandage.
Right away, sir. He runs to the bartender. Bartender.
Oh yeah, right.
I need
I'm
some
the
kind
game
of
master.
bandage.
Oh yeah, right.
I need some kind of bandage or something to wrap a foot around something. Wait, wrap something on a foot.
Like a severed foot.
I guess so. Yeah, if that works.
Okay, so he gets out like some alcohol, and is like, drink this before you sever it.
Okay, well, I will take that. He grabs it, takes it. I still need like a little bandage thing for it though.
Okay, all right. He takes basically what kind of looks like a dust rag. Obviously been used, very dirty, and says, "Here."
I guess that's the best we'll have to work with. Okay, thank you, sir. And he like runs and takes it back. Is Shaaka still there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sir Shaaka. Okay. I have a wrapping for you so we can fix your foot. I have alcohol, so you might want to drink this before I do it. All right. So I guess he like picks up his foot and tries to like wrap this dirty thing on there.
Okay.
But don't look at what I'm doing. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Okay. All right.
Look away. Look away.
Okay. Shaaka's gonna take the bottle of alcohol from you, and he's gonna pound it down.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I'm gonna roll a Constitution saving throw. 19. So he does not pass out.
Okay.
But he definitely looks very, very. He drinks this very fast.
Oh wow. Okay. So Ren's putting on the rest of the wrap thing, and he like looks up. He's like, "Sir Shaaka, are you a little drunk?"
Okay. So at this point, Shaaka's just kind of looking around, like he's dazed, like he's kind of just doesn't seem like he's all there.
Oh wow. Okay. So Ren's gonna. All right, sir, I got you. And he has like Shaaka on his shoulder, and he starts bringing him to a table. He's like, okay, I'm gonna put you here, but like don't move. I'm gonna find the rest of the group.
Okay, how do you put him on the table, because he will fall if he.
Or no, I
just,
said. Oh, I mean, I set him on a chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say that these are like bar chairs. They don't really have backs.
Okay.
So you'll have to lay him somewhere.
Can
or
I like
put
lay
something-
him like on the seat, like on the bar though?
Sure. Yeah. That's,
okay.
That's how Volo and Floon are.
Okay, so we'll do that. I'll put him like while he's sitting like on the bar, so he's at least like holding on to something.
Okay. And this is in full view of everybody else. So
And
do
I
you
feel like
guys?
Red turns around like, don't worry about him, he's fine. All right, he's good. He's good.
It's only us and 2 guys we know.
Wow.
All right. So like the bartender says, well, seems like a normal day. I know why you're here.
Why do you think we're here?
Why do you think we are here?
So Lisa just looked at you like, is there something wrong with you?
Pretty good.
No.
But the same reason everyone comes to this crappy tavern. I don't know if they say crappy in Waterdeep, but whatever. We'll just say.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
To this crappy
Whack-ass tavern.
Yeah, exactly. To this tavern that is not lit. Yeah. And then Rennie, who was a guy that, was talking very weirdly to you, he runs out and says, okay, that's enough. You can go in the back. And then the bartender turns around and goes, and just turns around and like goes in the back.
Ooh.
And like he's like, okay, look, everyone knows why you're here. The only reason groups of people come here is for the challenge.
Of what?
The Hanged Man Tavern.
So is it like a word game or?
Do you know of our house game?
No.
Yes. I don't. And she looks at Celeste and is like, what? No, I don't. But what? You tell me.
Okay.
I'm interested in knowing.
Okay, all right.
I too would like to know.
All right, so
I can't stop this voice, Ashbourne. Why?
Think knock knock thoughts.
I think I'm
Tell a
stuck
joke.
like this.
Tell a joke.
Knock knock.
No.
Oh no.
all right, so Rennie says, okay, let's just go in the back room. And like he like points toward a door it's not the one that the bartender went through, but like it's a door that's like kind of like maybe 10 feet over to the right from it. And like he starts to walk toward it and kind of motions you guys to the door. Do you guys just go? Follow
Yeah,
him?
knock knock
Celeste
follows.
is like,
I follow.
Yeah, I follow too.
Okay.
Celeste is just like, are we really gonna follow this guy? That's gotten us in bad places before, just following people.
But there was something here, right? Like we had to go here because the stone told us to. So maybe if we complete the challenge.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about him.
Oh, he's sketchy as heck. Yeah, he's probably gonna stab us later.
This guy's real sketchy. Oh, it came back. Awesome.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. You just have to be talking about people.
Scott talked to
have to be dissing
Yeah, I just gotta be dissing. I guess I do diss people a lot. I didn't even know. It's like I
Alright,
can't even do it in someone else's voice, so I have to do it in my own.
Okay, great. Does Ren go?
No, Ren's gonna stay with Shaaka, but then the bartender's gone, right?
Yes.
So Ren's gonna steal like a bottle of like ale or something, and he's gonna drink as well. Cause
Okay,
like, I might as well join.
I
with
want
him.
you to roll sleight of hand
Okay.
because there are some people that are milling
Oh
around.
yeah.
and they-
Okay. So here, okay. Ooh, I did that so far, and that's not even good. Let's see. 2, 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. I will remind you that you have the inspiration.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to use it.
No, I'll just wait. I'll wait a little bit until it's perfect timing.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, damn it. Okay. All right. So like you're staying with Shaaka. Does Perrin go to? Does he follow?
Perrin is following.
Okay. And does Celeste follow?
Celeste is going, but she's drawn her sword. She is not trusting this dude at all.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
Celeste,
so swords out.
punishment
That is my name.
Punishment is unnecessary.
Speak for yourself.
Please,
No.
unsheath
Wow.
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 your sword.
Whatever he has to do to get that you in there.
I just put in front of
It could have
everything.
just been please. Oh, never mind. No, Celeste is just like, I've seen too much. I'm not doing this again.
Okay. All right. So you four go in the room and like Shaaka and Ren outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you go in this room, first of all, it's a pretty tight room. Like everybody can like fit in there, but it's like pretty tight. As you enter the room and you're walking though, you feel something a little like the floor gets a little squishy.
I want to look down at this
Yeah.
floor. Can I investigate the floor?
Yeah, sure.
Me too.
7.
Yeah, I got a 24.
Oh, Jesus.
Got an 8.
10.
Okay. All right. So only Perrin can notice, but looks like bodies.
We're standing on bodies?
Looks like bodies.
Are you saying that the bodies hit the floor?
Oh,
The bodies are the floor.
Oh man.
And Celeste just looks at Perrin like,
So,
you wanted me to leave my sword, didn't you? But really? Really?
What?
so is there Like there are just bodies on the ground, or is there anything outside of the bodies, or is that all we're walking on?
Since you rolled so high, I'll say that it looks like there is a floor, but there's like bodies on top of the floor, and you're walking on top of the bodies, which are on top of the floor.
Oh man, this feels real bad.
So
squishy in here.
I will cast light on one of the bodies that's on the ground,
Okay.
a little bit ahead of us, so that it illuminates the room.
Okay.
So that that way Perrin doesn't have to explain to everyone what is on the ground.
You're so lazy.
They can just see it.
See it.
Any other time, Perrin would run his mouth.
I know, right? Every other time. Okay. All right. So
Yes, so it's
I
a
guess
cantrip.
it's a cantrip, so you just
Yeah,
cast it.
cast light.
Okay, great. So now all you guys can see what Perrin saw.
Oh man.
Okay. Oh, don't mind those. Don't mind those. Let's just keep walking.
I want to
Those
roll
are just
an
all people that failed the challenge.
I
but
want to
you won't
roll
fail.
an insight on this
Yeah,
guy.
this guy is
Dude.
cheating as heck.
I want to detect good or evil.
Okay, let's do insight first.
9.
12.
Just seems like a weird guy that was kind of
Weird guy.
Just a weird
like
guy.
he
that's
thinks
step on
he's
that body.
Like he
Chill
thinks
with-
he's like more important than he is.
okay.
All right. So you're gonna roll detect.
Oh crap! What does it fall under? I forgot.
Is that something that you have to roll for?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I think it's something you just.
So-
Can you read it for me? The detect.
Oh crap! Of course you want me to read that?
Yeah, I don't
keep
think.
going.
I don't think when you've done it, you've rolled
Well,
before.
you read those types of things on an app like D&D
D&D
and
Beyond.
Beyond.
True.
Yeah.
I imagine that. I'm looking right now in the app.
True. And it's
Yes.
also on the back of my.
Yeah, there you go. So
Thanks,
so you
D&D
can,
Beyond.
yeah, there you go. You can use D&D Beyond.
Wow,
to-
I looked for D&D Beyond because you started saying it.
right. Yeah. Well,
Nice. Yeah. Does Rin have any
talking.
reaction? Do you have any reaction to these?
no.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't
That's
see
right.
these bodies.
Well, no. So, sorry. Do you have a reaction to hearing them? Because you hear them.
I can hear them?
all like say, "Oh."
Yeah.
I feel like Red's like, oh, that's the typical. That's typical.
That's fair.
They'll call me if they really need me.
Nice. All right. So, at like this point, Shaaka kind of grabs you and pulls you really close, and like says, "Rin, let me go. I have to get out of here.
You have to explain to me why.
I can't."
Where are you gonna go?
I don't want to have to fight you, Rin. I have to get out of here.
Okay, if you want to go, then I'm not gonna hold you against it. I've tried to make you stay, but if you really want to go, then go.
Okay.
Is he still like super smashed?
He's pretty smashed. But Shaaka leaves. He's kind of, he's like waving. He's like waddling about. But like he does leave. So now it's just you on the outside.
What a mystery.
Can I like take a shot? Can I try to take a shot at this point?
Yeah.
Again, I was just like, let's try it again.
I mean, I will. Oh,
I did get his bottle.
okay. I
Yeah.
thought you meant like take a shot.
Oh, no.
Because that's something that Rin would do.
Or
He's
yeah,
just like,
because he was like after
Oh, my
that.
good friend left. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah.
So do I have to roll for that or?
To like try to take the bottle again.
are you trying to do?
Yeah, I'll try to take another bottle because it was the whole thing.
Yeah. Sure.
Let's see, don't be a 2. A 17.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
a sleight of hand too, right?
Yes.
So 19.
Okay. Yeah. You absolutely are able to take it for sure.
Okay, so Ren's just gonna like drink the whole thing,
Oh my god.
and then can I follow the rest of the group?
Okay, if you drink the whole thing, you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Can I drink half of it?
You already drunk it.
Okay, so all right. Let's see.
Don't roll a 1.
That's scary. We said that. 11.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You don't pass out, but I'm gonna
Okay.
say you have disadvantage for the rest of this.
Wow.
Hooray! All for a damn drink.
Alcoholism.
Yeah. Good job. Now you can use your inspiration to. I don't think technically you can do that, but I'll say if you can still re-roll if like you roll twice and you take the lowest and you don't like it, you can use your inspiration to reroll that.
Okay,
I'll say
okay.
that. I don't think that's technically allowed, but hey.
Hey, you're the DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, all right. So like we're gonna go back to the inside now. Do you have the detect?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
For a duration of 10 minutes, I will know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of me, as well as where the creature is located.
Okay.
Similarly, if you know there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated, it can penetrate most barriers but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. It does not ping.
Okay. So we just know that he's not undead or something else.
Yes, exactly. There's like no magical things around. There's no none of the creatures that like nothing in the 30 feet.
So mundane murder, basically. Yeah. Okay.
Just casual.
All right.
Casual
So
murder.
so at like this point, Rennie is like kind of far ahead of you guys. Like, come on, hurry up! It's just bodies.
Yeah, but why didn't you clean them up? Like, if it was part of the challenge, is this like your decor? Like, this is you just hang out in this area? It's cool.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Oh, no, I'm not judging you.
Are you judging me?
No, man, I'm not judging you. I just need a little more information and context.
The information is down here. You have to play our challenge.
I'll play your challenge. And knock knock, kind of like shuffles forward to the front.
Okay. All right. Is everyone else
Yeah,
still going
we're all
forward,
still
right?
moving.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So eventually you like end up in like another room, but you've been walking far enough that it seems like you're not in the tavern anymore. Like it seems like you're in some other building that's near it. Okay.
Okay.
In this room, you see a large wall, and etched into the wall are like underlines. Okay. And
Like,
and
I don't understand.
okay, I will keep going. Okay, and there are 9 underlines there. You also see a bunch of body parts kind of packed, kind of like piled up right near the underlines, and you also see what looks like a rope that's tied in a very tiny knot.
Oh.
So wait a minute. So there's 9 underlines. They're body parts, and then there's what?
A rope.
And then
in
there's
that.
like a rope that's like tied in a very tiny knot on the bottom.
Okay, and they're all next to each other.
Yes.
So it's 9 underlines. Then to the right of that are body parts.
Oh, okay. So
How are they aligned?
So if you're facing this, there's a wall in front of you, right?
Yes.
In the left corner are body parts stacked up.
Okay.
In the middle, on the wall, etched are like 9 underlines. Yeah, dashes. On the right of that is like a rope that's like hanging from the ceiling that's tied in a very small knot. Welcome to our game.
No.
Oh man, this is like a real game, not like we're just gonna fight or something, right?
Oh, I would have killed you already if that was the case.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm
This
pretty
is a
beefy.
game. It's a challenge.
Oh god.
So we have to fill in the underlines?
Is this your game?
I don't
Because
know.
I should explain the game.
You absolutely
Is this your
should.
game and you're explaining
No.
the game to me?
And Ash, like, she, sometimes you see this when she gets kind of like flustered. She lets this like low, deep-throated growl. It's very similar to like an animal sound that a fox would make, and you just hear it kind of like reverberate in her chest a little bit.
Okay. So Rennie turns away from like you and says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your house? Did you lead me through a bunch of bodies to explain your game to me?"
No, this is your house. These are your bodies.
Oh.
Knock knock kicks one of the bodies.
Oh, thank you.
I'll play a game. How do I do it?
Okay. Well, who's in?
Well, how many people can be in at one time?
Everyone.
And so, what are the consequences if we lose? we become floor bodies?
Possibly.
Cool. All right. I'm in.
Everyone else in?
Perhaps if I may.
I feel like Celise is standing like this.
She's so annoyed.
Rennie, perhaps if I may. I have some questions for you if you don't mind.
Ask away.
Well, how exactly is this game played?
Good, because finally someone asks a question instead of assuming that they're going to explain my game to me. And he glares at Ash.
She just like lets out that like woof sound.
And he says, okay, you see those body parts over there?
Yes?
Every time you get something wrong, I will place one of these body parts on the rope.
Oh, that's so gross, man.
If we end up making a body, you lose.
Oh, I think everyone loses in this game.
It's very fun. Basically, the 9 underlines spell a word. Oh. You have to guess what this word is. You could guess letters, you could guess the whole word if you know. But when you get it wrong, I say when you get something wrong, a body goes on the rope.
And no one has ever gotten this before?
That is redacted.
What does redacted mean, guys?
We need Shaaka.
Shaaka's out.
I know.
Who wants to guess first?
Please understand, Rennie, that this type of game requires intelligence and concentration. And some of my friends, well, they're great people,
Wow.
don't really require...
Hey, look, a butterfly.
Yeah, like Ash is just like playing with chips in the corner.
All right. So he says, okay, clearly not the smartest group, but I will start you off with a hint.
Oh, yeah. We like hints.
Should we be writing this down?
You can if you want. Okay. Sure. Just like there's like 9 underlines. Okay. And yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What's the hint?
The hint is the more you take, the more you leave behind.
Artichokes.
Don't guess yet.
Guess? Is that your official guess?
No, Regis, no. The more
That's
you
a new
take,
one.
the more you leave behind.
Who wants to guess first?
We're guessing letters.
Yeah,
Letters,
guess
right?
and if you know the whole thing, feel free.
You take, the more you leave behind.
Is there a Waterdeep version of the Jeopardy music? I would suggest you start guessing letters soon. Just one letter. Someone
I feel
guess
like
a letter.
vowels are a good choice,
Yeah.
guys.
A.
A's a vowel for sure.
A.
Okay. So Rennie, he walks over. He picks up what looks like a very disgusting severed
yes, I
head,
did
and he kind of ties the rope around the head, and he says, "No."
Okay. Good try. Good
Yeah, it was a good try.
Good try, team. Good try.
Yes.
Let's see.
E.
What?
I was gonna say I or O.
O could be pretty good.
Oh, what do you guys
One
think?
letter, please.
What do you guys think?
O.
Celeste? O or I?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, like, are you saying "oh" like you're thinking, or "oh" the letter?
If you want to throw in the H, I'm cool with it.
There might not be an H. O as in the letter.
Okay. All right. So he walks over to the wall, and he takes out like basically what like looks like a wand, and he burns into the wall 2 O's on the second and third underlines from the left.
Second and third.
And here, you write it. Thank you.
Yep.
In third.
Yep.
Underlines from the left. Okay.
Yep. Next.
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
something with 2 O's in it right away.
An I for an I.
I was kind of thinking E.
I think E.
I think an E would be pretty good.
Okay.
I've heard I's and E's. What is your guess?
E, final answer.
Is that your final answer, Halfling? Do you agree, I-man? I-ling?
I agree with my team.
Okay, all right. So again, he like walks over with like his wand, and he burns a E in, which is 3 letters from the right.
What is this word?
What is this word?
All right. Who's next?
Oh no.
Celise, you should go next.
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
F.
Is that everyone's selection?
I like it.
What about, let's just try it.
F.
Okay, all right. So he goes over, takes out his wand, and he burns an F in the leftmost underline.
Okay. So far we have the word fool.
Fools.
Fool.
No.
You are
no.
fools.
I mean, right now I think we're doing okay. What about an S? Is that a weird? Like, maybe not. I have dyslexia. I don't know how to spell.
I feel good about an S. It's a common letter, is it not?
An S?
S. S is the word.
S. Okay, so he hobbles over, takes out his wand, and he burns like an S into the rightmost underline and to the 5th underline from the left.
Okay.
Why am I so bad at this, guys?
I'm so bad.
The word is footsteps. Footsteps.
The halfling gets it.
Whoa, that's pretty good. I kept thinking footloose in my head the entire time.
I thought the word freedom, but that doesn't make sense. So,
Freedom's the more you take, the less you get.
yeah.
That's pretty impressive, dude.
Yeah, footsteps.
Very good.
Did he even have it in front of him too?
Yeah.
Is the halfling the leader of your party?
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely.
Okay, I would not have guessed, but
The diplomat.
The halfling leads, perhaps when it's necessary.
okay, no, okay.
Paramedibo believes performances are unbridled.
Yeah, all right. Okay,
we go.
you've passed the challenge. Congratulations.
Thank God.
We are missing one. Where was the elf? Where's the elf? Why did he not come?
The elf was with
Not that elf. The high elf.
Knock Knock's just
The
gonna
one with
call.
the weird shades.
It's gonna call for the one with the contouring who put.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Was it guyliner? I'm not sure.
Knock Knock's gonna call for Ren in the other room because
And-
he's
and
like
Shaaka.
excited that we won. Yeah.
Yeah, Ren and Shaaka.
So
Shaaka.
they wouldn't be able to hear you from that room, so you'd have to kind of.
Okay, so I'm gonna tiptoe around some bodies.
Okay.
And like poke my head over and be like, "Hey, Ren,
Huh?
Ren, bring shot."
Huh? What?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Where's Shaaka?
Oh, he's gone.
Gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
He's
Gone. How do you lose a whole tiefling?
He was talking words and he just like woof.
How
Okay.
drunk are you?
Just a little.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, but there, you found something?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Don't blame me for Shaaka leaving. I try to stop him. Okay. No one blame me in this group.
I'm not.
Okay, so it's like it's just like you guys now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because like he came out to get.
Don't
get
blame me
you.
for.
No, it's
Shaaka
okay.
leaving.
It's okay. Let's just go. Was he upset? Did you? What happened?
He's been mad since we even walked in here. He tried to run. I grabbed him, I brought him in. Then he got drunk. Then he got mad at me, and then he walked. Then I drank, and then here we are. We're here.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't notice any of these dead bodies that we just stepped over.
You just think that you're walking on a waterbed.
All right.
So, quick question out of character: does lay on hands work on drunkenness?
Oh, interesting.
I don't know.
Am I super drunk?
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is like a spell or anything like that. It's
Well, I know it's
like
not a spell, but he's not 100%.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
To sober someone up, could you, instead of coffee, have
Yeah.
a lay on hands?
you know what? I will say that it will. No, I don't think it can. Yeah,
I'll just be a little drunk, or I can still like.
Ren has to deal with his decisions.
Yeah.
You need consequences.
Yeah.
All right, so
You gotta find the Castle of White.
Okay.
Yeah, get you some some sliders.
Yeah, get some sliders. All right, so actually, are you guys White Castle fans?
I love White
Anyone?
Castles. I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
White Castles the day I eat it.
Yeah,
I had
it
not the
next
hurts
day.
me.
I haven't
Yeah.
had it in a long time, but like when I grew up, White Castle was like the spot that was open late.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
you roll through and get like 5 hamburgers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we don't have
Guys,
those in Arizona.
I
They're
eat
very
like a
rare
sack of
here.
10 by myself.
Yeah?
Like I'll just like before I get home, I will devour a sack of 10.
Yeah, sweet. Okay.
Cry.
And then yeah. It's just like 1 is the loneliest number. Just playing it. Like,
You're in your bathroom mirror.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of them in Wisconsin. There's a few, but there's like maybe 3 that I've seen in like southeastern Wisconsin. But
they have the Impossible Burger now.
They do have the Impossible
It's so
Burger,
good.
and it is
It's
good.
delicious.
what is the
Impossible burger.
Impossible Burger is a veggie burger, but it tastes just like a real burger.
Oh wow.
They have veggie burgers at White Castle.
No,
Wow,
but this
never
is
would've
the
thought.
it's like a different
Brand.
Like it's not
Impossible
veggie,
Burger is good.
it's impossible. Yeah.
Right.
It's a commercial. It's not veggie.
We're not sponsored.
Impossible. Anyways,
But if
guys,
they
I put on my
wanted-
White Castle.
Wow.
Right. It's
The
what
good
you
burger,
crave.
home of the good burger. You got the impossible burger. All right. So
After these messages,
We'll be right back.
all right. So everyone's in the room.
Yes.
Obviously, Shaaka's gone. So all you guys see Rin come back, by himself with what knock knock. What do you guys say anything?
Well, where's Shaaka?
He's gone.
Shaaka's gone, but we won, guys.
Yeah.
So, what do we do? And I turn to Rennie, be like, we won.
Yes, you won.
What do we get?
What do you want?
We needed the key.
The
right?
key. The key.
The key. What key?
She looks at Celise again.
The key.
What was everyone else playing for?
You're the first ones that have won. I mean, you stepped over the other contestants
but why were they playing?
Why were they playing? Yeah.
because they wanted this. And then he kind of hands out like a crumpled paper, and he puts it on the floor and like says, "This is the news."
The news?
The news?
They're fighting over a newspaper?
It's magnificent.
I'm going to pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone needs to pick it up.
I'm going to do an investigation on it.
Sure.
Cool. 9.
Okay. Just looks like a paper
A
with
newspaper?
some words on it.
Like print it?
Yep.
Or like
Can I
a
read
word
it?
scramble.
Well, I mean, I guess there wouldn't be printed. Well, it like looks like.
I have letter presses. Right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a printed then. Yeah.
Okay. Can I read it? What does it say?
Sure.
Okay. Do I have to roll to read? I think I can read.
I feel like Knock would have to roll to read.
Guys, it's not that bad. Literally, literacy. I mean,
He's a
come
good
on.
boy who knows
I
how
went
to
to an
read.
entire school for years, so I have to know how to with
That
other
is true.
elves.
Yeah.
So he has to know how to
Did,
read.
and they made accommodations.
He's just all his books are pictures.
Okay. So when you go to try to focus on the words, you basically feel like the words are starting to move a little bit, like they're starting to like jitter around a bit. And you, as you focus a little bit like more in, you see sort of everything turning a weird hue of purple. Rennie, who like you can kind of see kind of like behind you. If
Behind the paper.
if you're looking at the paper, he's like behind you. He looks like he's dissolving.
Oh.
And when the purple hue lifts, you are all in a different room by yourselves with no Rennie, and you're holding this newspaper.
Okay, guys, I can't make this out at. Oh no.
Well, this is part of it, right? Ash goes to Celise. Is this part of what the stone told you?
Not trying to not die over a newspaper, no.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look around the room.
Okay, sure, yeah,
So will I.
sure.
11.
Not good.
That is an 8.
9.
Perrin will roll for this particularly unique situation.
You're on fire
Are you
today.
gonna roll, Drunky?
No, I feel like Ren's just gonna he's gonna sit there. He's like,
I'm gonna sit there in the corner.
it's like there's too much stuff moving around.
Okay, all right. So,
yeah, I rolled. Perrin rolled a 20.
Yeah, so once again, Perrin is the only one to notice.
Wow.
That this room, it looks empty. The only thing that you see, it doesn't even kind of look like there's walls. The only thing that like you see are 4 doors that are, they almost look like they're floating in the air. As you guys enter in this room, you're all facing in the same like direction, and there's a door in front of you, a door to the left of you, a door to the right of you, and a door behind you.
What's on the paper? There's a.
You can.
I can look at the paper.
Look at it.
So Perrin goes to pick up the paper, but before Perrin goes to pick up the paper, Perrin casts comprehend languages.
Ooh.
So, do you want me to read comprehend?
Is that a
languages?
cantrip?
No, it is a spell.
Okay. All right. Yeah. What is it? I mean, I get a sense of what it says. Right. but no, just like read it. Just read it.
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text.
Okay.
So,
All right. Do you? How does it You just cast it?
I just cast it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
With a pinch of salt and salt.
So this pinch of salt and salt will allow me to read
Oh, that's so good.
parchment unknown.
Oh man, great job.
Thank you. I was actually pretty impressed with that.
That was pretty good. Okay, so when you look at this paper, the letters aren't jittering for you. They almost kind of rearrange. Kind of like a Harry Potterish kind of thing, like they kind of move. And it says, "Follow the news," and you see on the bottom what like looks like a circle with an arrow pointing upwards.
It says follow the news in a circle, and there is an arrow
Pointing. Now, is the arrow pointing in the direction of a door?
No, so like you're holding the paper
straight
like
up.
this, so it looks like
Straight
the
up.
arrow is pointing up, and the door
Okay.
is in front of you, left, right, behind you.
If I put the paper down, does anything happen to the paper, or does it remain the same?
No, stays the same.
It stays the same.
But like only you can see like what's on there. They can't see it. But of course, you just explained what's there.
So there is an arrow pointing up.
What did it say again?
Follow the news.
Follow the news.
Ooh, okay. That doesn't mean anything to me.
But wait, it does. perhaps you need to listen. Letter U.
Yeah, you.
That was bad.
That was not as bad as unsheathed. That was incredible.
Perhaps you need to listen. We are in a room where there are 4 doors. One to the front, one to the left, one to the right, and one to the rear. Some could say they are pointing north, south, east, and west. But if you pointed north, east, west, and then south, you spell news.
Oh my god.
This is why you're the leader. This is why you're the leader.
Holy crap!
We must follow the news.
All I was thinking was Huey Lewis, this guy I grew up with.
Oh.
Him and his friends.
Did he follow the news?
The news.
Oh.
Yeah. Power of love. Oh, he was a great minstrel, guys.
But really, actually, the heart of rock and roll is the beating.
Which door?
I don't know. I got a couple more Huey Lewis references I want to do.
I think that spelling the word news is really good idea.
Yes, so we must.
So what's on these doors? Can I look at these doors?
Sure.
Okay. Everyone take a door.
All right, I'm gonna take. Perrin's gonna take the south door.
Take the door right in front of me. 15.
24.
Okay.
I got 18.
Investigation.
I'll take the door behind me.
18.
20, but it's not natural.
Okay. All right. The doors are solid brown wood. No other identifiable markings on them.
Do they have letters on them?
Nope.
No identifiable.
Oh, you just said no identifying marks. What about? Since we rolled high enough, would we also see like the doorway? Is there anything, or are we just focusing on?
It kind of looks like the doors are floating in the air.
Right. Oh, okay. All at the same level.
Yes, all at the same level.
The paper that Perrin has, if he moved with it, like, is it still the same? I can't roll on your own paper, but
So like he put it down and it didn't change. Like he put it down on the ground and it didn't change.
So all right.
But he hasn't done anything else with it. So.
All right. So Perrin picks the paper back up.
Okay.
And now that I think we understand, since we understand what it is, Perrin's going to pick it up and then like walk towards a door.
Okay.
So when he walks towards the door, what does the arrow do?
Which door do you walk towards?
Perrin walks towards the door he believes is east. So when they
Is it
came
in front of you, right, left, or back?
to the left.
Okay. So the one you think is west then?
Yes, because I don't know directions. I know this riddle, but not directions.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. When you walked toward that door, you see a small shimmer around the W in the word news on the paper.
Okay. So it looks as if this particular piece of paper is a compass. When I walked towards the door that I thought was to my left, it says that it's to the west. Now, Perrin's going to walk towards the door in front of him.
Okay. Well, now it'd be to the right of you, but yeah.
Right,
yeah.
to the right, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. You see that same shimmer around the N in news.
So now Perrin will walk towards the door that is directly behind him.
Okay. All right. You see a small shimmer around the letter S in
And
news.
what did the arrow do relative to the other doors? It remains stationary?
Yes.
So
Go to the last one.
then Perrin goes to the door to his right.
It'd be to your left at that point.
Well, yes. Yeah. To my left. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
help you. Okay. Yeah. So you see a shimmer around the E in news.
Okay. So it looks as if my hypothesis proved wonderfully. Or nah, man, I messed that up. Sorry, guys. Sorry,
His
guys.
voice changed.
It looks as if this particular riddle has been solved, but I think we must do it in a particular order.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was
So
thinking.
we must follow the news.
So we'll be first.
So now Perrin's going to walk in the direction. So he's going to walk to what he knows is the north door.
Okay.
He's going to walk to what he knows is the east door, then to the west door, and then to the south door. Can you describe what happens as he approaches each door
Okay.
in that succession?
Okay, that's a that's a lot of actions at once, but
okay.
I'll whatever.
You allow
okay,
it? All
yeah.
right.
So the same thing happens as you do when you walk to the north one, the thing shines N. You walk to the east one, E. The west one, W, and the south one, S. So it's a shimmer that happens.
Okay, so
the
they
same
don't-
one that you've seen before.
Right. So but they don't like stay because I walked in a certain sequence. They don't like all light up.
Well, if we have to go through
I think we have to go through them.
But we must follow the news.
Follow NEWS.
So we walk through one at a time, or do we only walk through the last one?
I'm going to open up the north.
Yeah, do it.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
me too.
Can I grab it now, turn it, and open it up?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to
so-
walk through it. I just want to open
Yeah,
the door.
and it's like kind of like a push,
Oh, okay.
thing. All right, so you push the door open, and you can see sort of like in like a front of you is a kind of like a reddish room. It looks different from the room that you're in, but like all you can see is like kind of like red in front of you.
Guys, it's a red room. I feel like we got to go through it.
Through this room? I think, Celise, will you go to the door marked west that we denoted was west? Ash,
Yeah.
can you go to the door that we demarked as east? Mm-hmm. I will go to the one that is south. Rin, you stay in the middle.
I'm okay with that.
Everyone hold positions.
It's Call of Duty now.
Yes. Hold.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm like really
was
tense,
already
you guys.
open.
Right. So, east, Ashburn, open your door.
Ash opens the door.
Okay.
Does it look like anything?
It's you can't really see into it, but the door is open.
It's dark in here.
Well, no, you're like just like looking though. Do you step in? Or
No, I mean,
okay,
it's because if you open a
just
door and
open
if you
it.
look in,
yes,
yeah.
okay, yeah. And once you open it, for like your door as well, it pretty much stays open.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah, should have said that. Sorry.
Celise,
Sleeve like uses her sword to push the door open and just is like,
Okay, and which door are you in front of again?
I'm in front of the west
Okay,
door.
all right, okay. So that opens and stays open as well.
What's in the west room?
You also cannot see.
What? She didn't say
She didn't
West
say
Wing.
West Wing. Come on.
She wants to be in the room where it happens.
Yeah.
Well, you won't be in there now. Well, maybe you bring a sword. Okay. So yeah, it's like kind of an orangey mist, like you see in your room. Yeah.
And I shall open the door in front of me.
Okay.
Push.
Yep.
Perrin pushes the south door open.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. That kind of looks like a bright yellow beam.
Bright yellow beam.
I just have the room of nighttime.
All right. Once you guys open all the doors, the room seems like it slowly starts rotating. Okay. But only the room is not like y'all. So you kind of see the doors start to move a bit, and then like it just starts to increase in speed.
I don't like this.
Do not want.
Eventually, it's spinning very, very fast, and all you see is a succession of like colors in front of you, and then all of a sudden it's just dark. Okay, and then a light appears, and then all you see is a massive door, like a massive door. It's like maybe a 20 by 20 door.
Oh my.
I would say. And above are like different lights that like are like being like shined on from like different lanterns of different colors. Sorry. There is one lantern that says sky, and there's one lantern that says blood, and there's one lantern that says sun, and there's one lantern that says grass.
Sky, blood, sun, grass.
Sky, blood, sun, and grass.
I heard that album. It was.
So it's a room with 4 lanterns. Mm-hmm. The doors are no longer there,
Nope.
right? Okay.
All you see is this massive door
This massive door.
and like the lanterns and kind of like blackness around the rest of you.
Okay. I want to do an investigation on this one door. There's one door, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Ugh. 1. Not a crit fail, though.
It's a door.
I'm going to investigate the lanterns.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Okay. So as you look at like the lanterns, like you notice like kind of on the bottom sketch, really like small, are the following letters. Okay. On the blood lantern, it says R.
Okay.
On the sun lantern, it says Y. Mm-hmm. On the sky lantern, it also says B. It says B, and on the grass one, it says G. And because you rolled a nat 20, I will also say that you notice a small inscription right below the lanterns that like says reverse.
So YRGB.
BG.
Wait, the order is sky, blood, sun, grass, right?
Yeah, so it's BRYG, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So to reverse that would be GYRB.
Yeah. Right?
Okay. Do you guys want to do that? Do you want to reverse the order?
Rearrange the
Because-
lanterns.
What
Because they are things that like you can pick up and move.
so the lanterns are they all the same light or are they different colors?
So the sky. Sorry, I probably should this one. Okay. So the sky one is like kind of a bluish tint, right? Like the blood one is a reddish tint.
Yeah.
The sun one is a yellowish tint. The grass one is a greenish tint.
So and the letters correspond to the first letter in the color of the lanterns
Yes.
when you look at them.
Yep, red, blue, yellow, green.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But if,
Because when
if that's what you guys want to think, sure.
wait a minute, because you did say which lantern had which
Yes,
letter,
I
correct?
did.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can ask everyone else then
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Ask them. Yeah.
that the colors correspond. Like the B is the blue for the sky, right?
Yeah, and the red is the blood color.
Okay.
Yeah. Sun, yellow, green, grass.
Right. Okay. So what?
What are we doing?
Puzzles make me really sweaty, guys, and
yeah.
I'm like really nervous about
So
this.
am I.
Well, the placard says reverse. So I think if we flip the order they're in, that may unlock the door.
Yeah, I agree. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
let's do it. Let's try it.
So Sleece reverses the lanterns.
Okay.
Puzzles are universal.
Nothing happens.
What about the order? And let me know if I have to roll for it, but RGBY, if I put them in that order.
Yeah.
Well, you can try to put them in that order. Sure.
Do I have to roll to change order?
No, I'll say you don't. You know.
So now they're in blood, grass, sky, sun.
All right.
Order.
Blood, grass, sky, sun,
RGBY.
Okay. All right. Nothing happens.
So, wait. I seen the feature, and it will be Batman, there are. I'm sorry. I mean, I started that and then I just had to finish.
No, yeah. Finish strong. Finish strong.
So, YRGB. YRGB. BGRY. BGRY.
Are you moving them while you say them?
No.
I'm
not
I
moving them.
won't let you do that.
No.
Like you can't just say I move it 200 times.
Yeah.
And see it.
So, which permutations have unraveled so far?
What if we put it? Oh,
That was a pretty good one, guys.
That was really good.
Thank you.
well, we reversed it, so we did GYRB.
Right.
What if we put it in the order of a rainbow?
Roy G. Biv.
Yeah.
But that would be the order we tried.
No, the order you tried was GYRB, not Roy G. Biv.
Okay. I thought I tried that for a second, but
There is no V. But yeah, let's do it.
all right.
Yeah,
RGBY.
let's do it.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Ah, I'm so mad.
Okay, guys, I feel kind of dumb even saying this because it's definitely not right. But what if the order is like the order in which like big to little or things happen? So like
Okay.
it starts in the sun and then it goes to our sky and then it gets to the grass and then the grass makes creatures and those creatures have blood. What if it goes like that?
What if the blood is before the grass?
Oh, that's true because creatures are on top of grass.
Well, there seems to be no consequences for trying, so let's try it again.
I like that.
All right. Are you guys gonna try that?
What's the order that we're gonna try?
So let me see. So
BYGR.
we have to do it in reverse.
Well, would it be in reverse or well, I don't know. I mean, we could try it one way.
We
or
tried
another.
reverse and
Yeah,
that didn't
and then-
work.
So what is that? That's
Sky.
no sun. So sun, sky, and then I had blood, grass, and then we're trying that in reverse, right? So GRBY. Didn't we already do that one? We already did that.
Yeah.
Gerby?
No, we did GYRB. This is GRBY. Did we do that one?
Ooh, my head.
Let's try that one.
All right. You want to try?
Yeah. And then he rearranges it so it's GRBY.
All right. Nothing happens. Everyone roll perception.
Me too, right? Or
Even you at
Okay.
disadvantage.
okay.
18.
Still working on it.
11.
Oh, nat 20. So, but
Nat 20?
Yeah, nat 20.
Now, if you're at disadvantage though, you still got to take the lowest.
You still gotta take a
Yeah, you
look.
still got.
Yeah.
So we gotta roll again.
Buddy.
That
Unless
makes me
he
sad.
takes his inspiration.
Yeah, you
Then
could
I feel like inspiration would cancel out
You
the
could take
disadvantage.
your inspiration and do it.
I would
You
take
could.
that.
Yeah,
nat
and just
20.
leave it at your nat 20.
You could.
Peer pressure.
Do what you want.
Do what you want.
Feel your
Okay, you
dreams
guys can't
out.
tell me. No, I'll just do it.
All right. I like how this is
6. Because I want to save it for something else. Okay. So
All right. Who had the? I think you had a 18.
18, yeah.
18. Okay. So what Knock Knock notices on the ground is the letters in the following sequence: V B I G Y O R.
VB,
I
G.
G
No, sorry. V I B. Sorry. V I B
V I B
G
G
Y O R.
Y O R. Okay. I'm
RGB
getting a paper.
Biv backwards.
So then it would be BGYR. No, we just tried that. So it'd be RYGB.
Yeah, so it'd be R. Yeah, that's right. RYGB, right?
Yeah, RYGB.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys want to do that?
Okay. Yeah, let's do
Sure.
that. Yeah. And he places it in order.
Okay. All right. So you guys feel a little bit of shaking. And I want everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wow. Sleece is going to die.
22.
17.
3.
15.
Okay, so you had a 3 and you had a
22.
17.
6. Oh, sorry.
15.
Okay, all right. So you're all falling at this point. And the 6 and the 3 have to take some damage.
Okay.
What damage am I taking?
Are they rolling?
Force. D4s.
Okay. For just falling or just like
So like you're
hit the
all
ground?
gonna like land on like on like something that wouldn't normally hurt you.
Like bodies. Just kidding.
or maybe not.
We're rolling a d20 for damage.
No, D4.
No. Yeah, but like because you rolled low on the saving throw, you fell in such a way that it hurt.
Okay. 3 damage.
3.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay. All right. So now you are in another room. Okay. And what you see in the room right before you are 4 goblins and a bugbear.
Oh.
Okay.
But they don't look like they're not like aggressive. They're just there. Just like they kind of look like they're like doing their own thing because there's like books and stuff in the room. They're walking around. They're kind of like
Okay.
just going around stuff.
I want to introduce myself.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys. My name's Knock Knock. And he's like brushing off the stuff after like picking himself up. What's your name?
Okay. I don't really have a name.
Oh, all of you guys? Oh, who am I talking to right now?
You tell me.
Oh, I was
Because
addressing.
it's the bugbear that like responds.
Oh, the bugbear. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, that's fine. My name's Knock Knock.
Knock knock. I wish I had a name.
Oh,
We can give you a name.
Yeah,
Do you
names
live
are
in this
awesome.
place? Where are we?
I don't know. This is all I've known,
Are you trapped here?
in a sense.
Who's your mom?
Well, like, it's a good question.
Yo, mama.
Maybe they don't know.
That would like been like an initiative roll. All I know is I've been here. I
Okay.
don't know where I came from. I don't know what is outside of this room. I just know this.
Well, what can you tell us about this?
This is a room with books. I read all day. I have my friends here that help gather books for me, but they haven't said a word since I've been here.
Well, reader, what have you learned?
Oh, that's a good name. How about that? Because you read a lot.
Reader.
Yeah, you like reading, right?
All I do is read.
Yeah, that's a great name.
Reader. How would I spell reader?
Well, I was thinking just like when you read, like that type of read, or it could be like a reed that you find in water,
Right? REEDER.
or whatever floats your boat, I guess.
We can put like a Y in there if you
Oh
want.
yeah, get
W.
fancy with
Spice it up.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Apostrophe.
Thank you.
La reader.
I've never had a name before.
Well, now you do.
Okay. Sorry, good.
What kind of books are you reading?
Various books about vaults, dragons, keys.
Keys. We're looking for a key.
Are you?
Yes.
A key to what?
A key that will open a lock.
What kind of lock?
Probably a vault.
Perhaps a vault. Perhaps a chest. Perhaps just a lock.
Do these things actually exist? I just read. I have no idea if the stuff in these books are actually real.
Oh, that's so messed up. Sorry, Nocta doesn't say it, Carlos says it. It's like some Socrates stuff right there, like shadows on the wall.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of these. I mean, if you're talking about keys exist, vaults exist, all those things kind of exist.
Well, the only key I've ever seen is this one. And he kind of pulls out of his like pocket this like key that has 3 elliptical etchings on it. So they kind of look like 3 eyes on the key.
Oh, wow. Where did you get that?
When I was here alone, so many, I don't even know for how long, this was the only thing that I had. I talked to it. We became friends. It consoled me during my darkest times.
The key talked to you?
Yes. This is all I know is this key and these books.
We would very much like to have that key.
Or you can come with us.
This key is my friend. I can't give up. This key is the reason that I've stayed here alive.
There's a giant big world out there. If you're trapped in here and the key is your only friend, that's so sad. Well, why don't you just come with us and you can bring your friend?
Come where? This is all I know.
Well, all you know, it's so small. There's a giant big world and adventures and other things to talk to.
Well, how do you suggest we get out of here?
I'm gonna roll for what does the room look like? Do we describe it? Just it's a big, like it's a library.
Yeah. Well, if you had to compare it to something that Ash has seen, it would be a library.
Okay.
Well, if your key talks, we have a stone that sort of talks. Maybe they can talk together.
Oh, do you?
Do we still have the stone?
Yeah.
Where is this stone? I would very much like to see it.
Do we have it?
No, remember the stone disappeared.
It's taking a vacation, but it'll be back. It's our friend too.
I thought we had it.
This is bad news, bugbears.
Well,
Now, can I call the stone, or even though I'm attuned to it, or is it just like deuces, I'm out?
you can try, but it's sentient, so it kind of does what it wants.
Okay. So can I just like call out to it and be like, "Hey, stone"?
I mean, what would you say? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Say.
I'll just hold my hand. I was like, "Stone, if you can hear me, we could use your assistance if you are around and can spare 5 minutes."
Okay. Nothing appears.
Oh well.
Yo, Galori.
So, reader, as you can see, we know the stone. The stone sent us here for the key. Perhaps you would like to give it to us, or perhaps you would like to join us.
This is my home.
Or is it your cage, man?
This is all I know.
I know, that's sad to me.
And you want to take me from this and take my friend.
I want to give you.
The world? That sounds really romantic. That sounds more romantic than I wanted it to.
It seemed really big when you said it like that.
Well, it has been a while.
It's a whole new world for you and me.
I want to talk to one of the. I want to talk to one of those goblins.
Okay, sure.
Try to talk to one. Oh my God. I want to go up to probably the closest one to me. I guess. Be like, crouch down and get a little bit lower because it's a goblin, and be like, hey, what's going on?
Okay, so the goblin turns around and hisses at you.
Okay.
That's not a talking goblin.
That's not a, yeah. I'm going to go up to the other one.
Okay.
Hey, so what's the deal with your friend over there? Okay. We're gonna call you Hiss 1 and Hiss 2. And go back to the bugbear conversation.
Okay. All right. So at this point, Reader says, if you can find a way out, I might join you. But this key is mine. You cannot have it.
We just need that key to save a lot of people, so I don't want to take it or keep it, but we do need to save people, so I hope that you come with us.
Everyone says that.
How many people show up here asking for the key?
If I trust you, I might let you know.
Well,
But first, let's try to get out of here. That's where we're going to end.
Ba-bam.
All right. Oh, cool. So you guys,
That was a lot.
Yeah.
that was a lot. That's why I was like, let's start. We were talking okay, so we have about 5 minutes, I guess.
5 minutes, yeah.
So if you have any questions for our characters, ask them in the chat what question at the beginning.
our Bang Rivals question.
Yes.
That was me trying to command. I don't know what it is.
Yes.
No, Rivals question.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Rivals question.
Yeah, so like not a question for us as players, but to Knock Knock, Ashborn, Shaaka, Perrin, Rin, or Celise. Or Reader.
I have to
actually.
pee so bad.
That is not a question. That's actually an
Wait.
exclamation.
Who has to pee so bad?
Four thumbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who has four thumbs? I don't know.
All right. Question, Rin, do you have a favorite hangover cure, or we should prepare for you tomorrow?
I kind of usually just like rock through the hangovers pretty much. I get a little drunk, have a little fun, and then just ride with it.
Wow.
Pain is pleasure to Ren.
All right.
That's heavy.
Oh.
Okay.
Question for duo.
Question for
How
duo.
you doing?
Question for duo. How you doing? Okay. I don't know where everyone is. I have no idea. I don't know where anyone is.
Oh, we didn't tell him. We didn't, though.
Yeah, he was. Remember, he was out scavenging earlier in the morning during last episode.
Oh, God.
Everyone was gone.
He's like, again.
I brought donuts.
Yeah, so he's chilling. Question for Perrin: you were really knocking it out today with the puzzles. What do you do in order to keep your mind sharp?
Oh.
My upbringing is such that my mind always has to be sharp. So everything is a puzzle that needs to be unsolved.
Creepy.
Yeah, which means that the puzzle will get solved.
Yeah, I was like,
Unsolved is a bad
Right,
thing.
Unsolved.
I reconstruct the puzzle and then leave it for somebody else.
Yeah, like a Rubik's Cube.
Perrin, a
I
master.
don't want anyone
of
getting
words.
credit for this.
A master of words. Another question for Perrin: what is your opinion on Knock Knock's interpretation of you? Oh yeah, when he was imitating you at the Hangman Tavern.
I
Let's see.
believe that Knock Knock does a phenomenal job.
Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. And perhaps unhinged Knock Knock was trying to make me blush.
But of course. Sacre bleu. Is this not Perrin Underbow?
Sacre bleu. Wow, that was great. Yeah, this was I really enjoyed this. I kind of wanted to escalate from the riddles that we had in episode 1 and a half. And like I wanted to have like a group thing, where everybody
Yeah,
can
it was good.
hang around each other. And great job on the rainbows. Very good, Ashborn.
Hi.
Okay, so if there's no more questions, let's go around the table and say who we are and what we got going on. So let's start with Tanya.
Hi, I'm Tanya. My next thing is South by Southwest. I'll be on a panel March 10th, which means unfortunately Celise will be MIA for that episode. But I will be at South by Southwest Game Developers Conference and PAX East So I will be a very tired and grumpy muffin when you see me again on this show. And that's what I've got going on.
Brandon Stennis. I played Ren Leadon. So far, what's coming up is PAX East and just pretty much streaming and stuff into it. Yeah.
All right. Well, I am Cicero Holmes. You can catch me on the Spawn on Me podcast every Tuesday. You can also catch me on the Discovery Debrief podcast. I don't know, whenever we release them every week after the episodes come out. And the next place you can see me live is C2E2, the Chicago Comics and Entertainment Expo at the end of March.
I'm Serena Marie. You can catch me on the Dungeon Rats. We stream every other Tuesday, and we have a podcast available on iTunes and Google Play. And you can also catch me Monday nights with Wild Blue, streaming from the Tales from the Grim Twitch channel.
Hey, my name is Carlos Luna. You can find me on all social media under Carlos Crits. Check out my YouTube channel, Carlos Crits. Also, the Dungeon Rats every other Tuesday. And yeah, that's it.
Cool. And I'm Sharif, your DM. You can find me at sharifjackson.com, SHAREEF Jackson.com. That will have links to all my projects. I also recently had a interview on Wisconsin Public Radio, which will be linked on the site as well. And I also participate in the Spawn on Me podcast with Cicero Holmes. And with that, we're out. See everybody next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.